Welcome, aviators and movie buffs. Today, we're diving into the cockpit of one of the most iconic films of the 1980s, Top Gun. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just someone who enjoys a good action flick, we've got some high-flying trivia that might just take your breath away. From behind-the-scenes secrets to little-known facts about the cast and production, we're exploring what made this film soar to the top of the box office charts. So, strap in, adjust your aviators, and let's buzz the tower with some Top Gun trivia that you won't want to miss. Ready? Let's take off. The film was inspired by an article in California Magazine's May 1983 issue titled Top Guns by Ehud Yoning. The wrong word was used in the opening scene text explanation of the Top Gun program. The text states this about the Top Gun program: its purpose was to teach the lost art of aerial combat and to ensure that the handful of men who graduated were the best fighter pilots in the world. Ensure as written here is used when dealing with insurance policies or financial compensation against risk. The correct word that should have been used is ensure, which means to make something certain or guarantee an outcome. The United States Navy Weapons School is known as Top Gun and is written as one word and not two separate words as depicted in the movie. One of the deck officers on the carrier is named Scott, a reference to director Tony Scott. In the runway scene where Maverick is riding his motorcycle, the tied-down straps that hold him onto the trailer is visible on the front fender. The elevator scene between Charlie and Maverick was filmed post-production. This explains why Kelly McGillis is wearing a hat, which is to hide her differently colored hair needed for another movie role. Also notice that Tom Cruise's hair is much longer in this scene compared to the previous scene. Tom Cruise had to wear lifts in his scenes with Kelly McGillis. Cruise is 5 feet 7 inches while McGillis is 5 feet 10 inches. In 1987, Pepsi did a Top Gun commercial as a strategic cross-promotion for Diet Pepsi and the VHS release of the movie. The high-flying exploits of the Top Gun's pilots is in synergy with Pepsi's marketing campaign of the choice of a new generation, aimed at the young and adventurous demographic of the youth of the 80s.
Diet Pepsi, the choice of a new generation. This Diet Pepsi commercial was inspired by the hit movie Top Gun, available March 11th on video cassette.
Val Kilmer improvised his "bullshit" remark in response to Maverick's story of how he saw the MiG aircraft up close. The reaction of the rest of the cast was genuine. In the scene where Cougar is quitting Top Gun and turning in his wings, he talks about almost orphaning his new baby. The child would still have a mother if he died, so using the word orphan is incorrect. The term bogey is misused through the length of the film. A bogey is an unidentified aircraft that can either be friendly or hostile. Once an aircraft is identified as a friendly aircraft, it is referred to as friendly. If it is identified as a non-friendly aircraft, it is referred to as hostile. The scenes showing Maverick walking outdoors without a cap or hat is never done by actual Navy or Marine personnel because this is in violation of regulations. In Chapter 1 Article 1101.4 of the United States Uniform Regulation regarding headgear states that, outdoors, personnel remain covered at all times unless ordered to uncover, or during religious services not associated with military ceremony. Goose's rescue at sea after ejecting from the aircraft commits a factual error because the proper rescue procedure of the Coast Guard dictates the use of rescue baskets or stretchers and never solely by a safety harness. Hoisting Goose from the water without using the rescue basket is a violation of proper Coast Guard rescue procedures. Tim Robbins, who plays Merlin, has a height of 6 feet 5 inches, which is the actual maximum height for a U.S. Navy fighter pilot. The two characters who lost their respective partners early in the movie will eventually team up towards the end. Merlin, who loses Cougar, and Maverick, who loses Goose, will be partnered up in the climactic dogfight at the end of the film. Val Kilmer was forced to do the movie due to contractual obligations. He eventually ended up enjoying his experience filming the movie. Lou Gossett Jr. was considered for the role of Viper. He eventually played the older mentor role in another famous fighter aircraft film called Iron Eagle. The enemy aircraft portrayed in the film, the MiG-28, never existed in real life. MiG stands for Mikoyan Gurevich Design Bureau, a Russian aerospace company. and uses odd numbers for naming their aircraft like MiG-15, MiG-21 and MiG-25. The movie making use of MiG-28 as a name for enemy aircraft is inconsistent with actual Soviet naming conventions. The aircraft used for the fictional MiG-28s are the Northrop F-5E Tiger II and F-5F fighter jets. These were already being used by the U.S. military for training purposes and painted black with a red star inside a yellow circle on the tail to represent a generic Cold War-era enemy in the movie. Top Gun was 1986's highest-grossing film with a total box office gross of $180 million. Followed by Crocodile Dundee with $175 million. At number 3 is Platoon with $138 million. Number 4 is The Karate Kid Part 2 grossing $115 million. At number 5 is Star Trek IV, The Voyage Home with $91 million. The movie and its box office success was used as a recruitment tool for the United States Navy. The U.S. Navy set up recruitment booths in cinemas to recruit young men as they were leaving the film. A year after the film's release, the number of uniformed personnel in the armed forces increased by 20,000. Thanks for joining us on this thrilling ride through the skies with our Top Gun trivia. We hope you enjoyed learning some high-flying facts about the movie that took our breath away. If you loved this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more exciting trivia and movie insights. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you won't miss any of our upcoming content. We'd love to hear from you, so drop a comment below with your favorite Top Gun moment or any trivia we might have missed. Also, let us know what other movies you want us to cover next. Until next time, keep your aviators on and stay awesome. See you in the next video.